Okay, this is a part 2 of, what are we on? Day 9, lesson 9 here. So, I am back right where I left off, struggling still to log in. I was actually trying to get into Aweber last night at like midnight, and their site wouldn't even load. It was being really weird, so. It's still being really, oh man, I picked the wrong one. Yeah, they're not helping their case here in my recommendations. All right, so we got to create campaigns. Let's go to messages, campaigns. I don't need a demo, and I don't want a template campaign in there. Delete the messages inside that campaign. So I'm going to create a campaign, and it's going to be a blank one. And this is just going to be the welcome campaign. So yeah, I don't need to call it anything else so campaigns are only on whatever list you create them on. So if you've got multiple lists inside Aweber, your campaign is only going to be inside of whatever list you created it on. That being said, you can't share a campaign across even multiple Aweber accounts. So I could create a campaign in my other account, grab the share code, and then paste it into my other new account, and it'll load the whole campaign in there. So this one, so campaigns can be started or triggered based on two different triggers, I guess. When somebody subscribes to the list in Aweber, or when a tag is applied to a subscriber in Aweber. For the welcome campaign, we want everybody that gets added to the list to get this welcome email, right? So people may end up opting in on for multiple discounts by, they go back to our site and they see another opt-in form they want to get that discount. We don't want to send them the welcome email twice. So if they've already been through this campaign, they're not going to go through it again. Meaning, like, if they've already subscribed to the list, you can't subscribe twice unless you just use a different email address. So that's why we want to use subscribe here for the welcome campaign. So I'm going to click that for the trigger. And now we need to add an action. So what do we want to happen when somebody gets added to the basically the list? We want to send a welcome message. So when you add a message, you have the option of creating a new one, or choose a message you've already created, or you can create a new one from right here. And I'm going to choose my welcome one that I just created. It's in the drafts. If you have multiple messages in draft, you'll see them all here. You can just click it and then click select. So you can go ahead and create all of your messages first if you want. Okay, cool. And the last thing is we need to think about tags now and broadcast type stuff. So you want to be able to go into your account, and when you want to send like a newsletter, like a manual broadcast, you want to know who is not inside of an autoresponder sequence, so you can make sure you're not sending emails over top of other emails they're already receiving. The best way to do that is to tag them by, you can apply a tag in these campaigns. And the tag I usually use is just call the tag ready for broadcasts, and I apply that tag to the end of the campaign that they are in with the autoresponder. So this is just the welcome email campaign. We're not going to do tags here. So I will explain more about that in the next campaign. So that's it for this. There's nothing else we need to do. They're just they get added to the list, they get this welcome email, and then they're done with that campaign. So save and exit, and we can actually turn that one on. There's nothing to that one. Now we are going to create our link email. So go back to messages and drafts, And now this one I can just use a drag and drop because it's just going to be a plain email straight from me. Of course, because I picked that template last, that's what they're loading. So I just want plain left aligned and apply. I don't know. I don't want it to keep my message content. That's the problem. Plain and apply. There we go. So I like to use, I'll probably use about 18 is what I do for most of my emails, just to make it nice and big and readable. Oh, I'm so used to getting rid of that. I'm actually collecting it, so I don't need to. And then, so this email is going to be all about my product. Can close that. Go to posts. I want to basically remember what my product is. Okay, so what saved your life? Yeah, the self-defense siren. So I'm trying to think of like a subject line, because you don't want to fill like your email content with words like discounts and coupons and stuff like that, because it triggers spam filters. So they already know that that's what they're going to be getting. The better thing to do is to actually include, for me, well, actually for a lot of the even info products, either include the product name, since we're doing it like this, that's really what they're interested in, or a description of what the product name is, because they may not even remember what the product name is by the time they read this email. So that's why I was looking at the copy like this. I like what saved her life. And I think it was 50% off, right? So numbers like that are fine to use. And I'd like to say something about your link. That's really what they're requesting. Your 50% off. Remind them that it's exclusive. So say that it's exclusive. It's not really exclusive. It's exclusive, meaning that being a part of this group is exclusive. Exclusive 50% off. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I just don't want to come right out and say discount. So exclusive 50% off. Life-saving gadget. Not your though. So link. For the I'm actually going to put that up here, the product name. Self-defense siren. Exclusive 50% off link for the life. So this is, you're like seeing my process here. I go back and forth all the time. Exclusive 50% off life-saving. Exclusive 50% off. No, I don't really like exclusive in that anymore. it. Actually, here's your self-defense siren. Go back that way I had it. Get 50% off this life-saving gadget. That's good. All right. Now this email can actually be really simple. Like literally 3-4 sentences. Not even that. Maybe even just 2. The biggest thing they want is the link. That's it. So first thing is they're gonna want to you're gonna want to remind them that they're going to be getting 2 emails, and I really should have done that in the welcome email as well. Actually, the welcome email is really the only place you should do that, because they could be getting these types of emails for multiple products over and over again. So we don't want to say you can get 2 emails in here, because they may not. They may have already got it. So thanks for requesting your 50% off exclusive link for the self-defense siren. Now I give them the link straight away right here. The other thing, it's a good idea to remind them of the benefits of you know, the product itself. So I'm trying to pull up that other email that I had that had it's a good example of this. So I called this a welcome email, but it's, again, like I said, I was forced to use one email to welcome people and also deliver the link. But it does this is exactly how I would do this email here. Intro sentence, link, reminder of the benefits of the product, thank them again, sign off. So this is perfect. So what I had, 6, really 5 bullet points, and then a much more. I'll add the link later. Remember, the self-defense siren. And now I'm going to go back to basically benefits of right here. I already got bullet points knocked out. Here's some of the people who are that much safer because of the self-defense siren. Who are now safer because of self-defense siren. So you can see I'm already editing their copy. This just doesn't sound good. Here are some of the people who are that much safer. Who are now safer. Now is a very powerful word. It implies that because of what you're telling them and what you are promoting, because somebody has that, they benefit from this. really don't like AWeber's bullets. I don't know why they make them a different color than everything else. It makes 0 sense to me. Black. But then the bullet still stays that color. I just don't get it. It's so weird. Whatever. And much. And much more. I always like every last bullet that I ever do is and much more. It should just always be like that. So again, thanks and welcome to the family. I don't need to say welcome to the family, so wait. Yeah. Thanks again for your interest in this amazing gadget. So you're going to find that I'm going to always insert the word gadget because it's building my brand at the same time. If I were smart, I would have, since I've got a really good domain name of confidential, I could have used or should have used confidential as the name of my group, but that's fine. My group name is okay. Like the Insiders group is fine. Okay, so now I'm signing off, and my cheesy get your gadget on. And so I want to save it first, and I'm going to insert my signature, but I want to copy this block so that I can basically keep all the formatting and everything from here and get rid of that and insert an image block. I just uploaded my signature, so it should be in here already. Align it to the left. Nice. You do want to have some kind of a disclaimer. So the one that I already used is actually better than that. Let me go back to that template. And just copy that again. And I'm actually going to add another paragraph down here so that I can make it different without messing this up too bad. So I'm going to add some more space between that. That's good. And to make the color of this a little bit lighter, it might be a little bit too light. Okay. So I still need my link. So where is my link? Oh, way up here. Why don't I first going to make this bold, and then link just this part. And I need to get my link, so I need to go to Max Bounty. Well, I'm going to open it up on this other screen so I can navigate there appropriately. Bookmarks. Alright, here is that product. So to get my link, I just click build tracking link. So I'm going to be sending this from email. So here's and they do some offers have their own restrictions. So standalone text and HTML emails must scrub against the suppressed list. Use approved subject lines and email from names, contain sponsor contact info and unsub info. However, content-based newsletters, freebie newsletters, for example, with multiple links, may run email text links at will, no conditions. That's really what this is. So this right here is if you're going out and buying like email drops or email solo ads, stuff like that, where you're using someone else's list, that's really what they want. Since I've got nobody on my list right now, I don't need to suppress anything. And suppress means as a business, as this business, they've already got people on their list that have unsubscribed, meaning they don't want to get anything else from them or anything about their product. So you have to remove those people from any kind of promotion you're doing. That's their rules. So that's really what they're saying. Like before mailing this offer, is if you're mailing it to an outside list of bunch of thousands of people. I'm not doing that. So, and this is where you need to pay attention when you got multiple pages here to send them to. They've already been here. This is on my website, so I'm not sending them there. I've got two options really. The default is this one, so let's check it out. So, it kind of pre-sells them, then they still have to click this button to go to the checkout. That's the advertorial. So this is really where we want to send them, right? Actually, you know what? I don't want to send them there. You can see the 50% off discount has been applied. That's good though. So it'd actually be a good test to split the traffic between these two and see if one converts better than the other. Because up to this point, you got to think of what they've been told about this product. There's not much they've been told so far, as far as specific stuff, what it does, all that kind of stuff. The advertorial says a little bit, but it doesn't say a lot of these other things right here. So it would be a pretty good test. However, I like the 50% checkout page because it reaffirms their discount. Still does have a little bit of text there to keep the sale going. So that's good. Tracking, we will talk about in the traffic videos because it's just going to vary depending on the network you're using as well as the postback stuff. So I'm not going to apply any kind of sub IDs right now. I don't need to put any pixels or anything in there yet. So as you edit this stuff, your link changes up here. So now this is my current link based on what I've picked. So I'm just going to copy that and go back to my WordPress site. And now we're going to use pretty links to basically mask this link. So I don't want, you don't want to put a raw affiliate link in here because the spammers will use these links. And this domain has likely been blacklisted by a lot of the email companies out there just because the spammers, that's why affiliate networks have such a strict application policy or procedure, I guess you could say. They just want to make sure you're a real person who's going to do this the right way and not spam people. For this reason is now you can't just use your raw affiliate link because it's gotten a bad rap from other people. So that's why I use pretty links. It just masks that link and it makes it look like it's coming from our domain name. So I'm going to click add new, paste my affiliate link in the target URL. I'm going to add a title of self-defense defense siren. In parentheses, it's going to be checkout page, so I know that this one is going to, it is checkout page, right? Yeah. That link specifically is going to the checkout page. I'm also at the front in brackets going to put max bounty so that I know what network this link is from. And you don't need to change this. It's what's called the slug. Especially in email, because nobody can really even see this. Aweber uses their own tracking links over top of yours. So the only time you really want to change this to like self-defense siren, where you want to make it, contextually make sense, is if you're going to be putting it on your blog, and if people hover over it, they can see what it says. But since I changed it already, I'm just going to leave it like that. It doesn't really matter what it is, though. So, cool. Now I can just copy this link right here, and we'll just check it out, make sure it works good. So you see it redirected. They're using proof down here for social proof, show current orders. And it took us to the order page. So it looks a little bit different, right? It doesn't say the 50% off inside of each one of these, but it does say it up here, which is cool. Ooh, wait, get an additional $5 off. Nice. No thanks. I don't like saving money. I love it. All right, so I'm going to enter that right there now. And hit OK. And save. It is a good idea to test your emails again. Make sure everything looks okay, like on a mobile device. So you just put your email address in there, put your first name in there, and it'll show. They do have this preview thing here. It's just not good. Like, dude, I think my 9-year-old could have come up with a better preview of a mobile device than that. It's just crazy. But just better to test it on your own. All right, save and exit. And now we are going to create the campaign for this. So this is going to be blank campaign. This is going to be self-defense siren campaign, I guess. You don't need to really add the word campaign after it says it. They're only listed right there anyway. So now this campaign is going to be triggered when a tag is applied. And we're going to send an email automatically right away with no delay. Choose a message I've already created right there. And I'm going to continue to add emails in here, but not today. So we're going to add more emails. So for right now, though, I'm going to pretend like this is going to be the end of the sequence or campaign. So what I would normally do if this were the last email of the campaign is I'd add a wait action, and I'd wait a day. So this email would get sent, say today, and then I would wait a day and then apply a tag. That way they're not going to get 2 emails from me on the same day. And the purpose of applying this tag is to let myself know that this subscriber is now ready for broadcasts. Another thing that you may want to do, this is an optional thing. If you want to stop broadcasts, let's say somebody's already on your email list, they're already on my, inside or part of the Insiders Club already. They've opted in before. Now they've opted in for a new product. If you want to make sure they don't get 2 emails a day, they don't get the insider email on top of this autoresponder sequence, then you should right here click on this and say when the campaign is started, you can, what am I trying to say? Trigger campaign when these tags are, I forgot to even put the tag. Sorry. That's why I'm not finding what I'm talking about. So I need to tell Aweber what tag is starting this campaign. Oh man, I'm sorry guys, I'm totally messed up. Need to start the campaign when, let's say, self-defense. You create your own tag names. They're not like already in here. Self-defense siren tag is applied. Make sure you hit enter. So trigger this campaign when this tag gets applied to somebody. And let me see. Yeah. And if you wanted to make sure they only get one email a day from you, then you want to remove people that have the ready for broadcasts tag. So we're not applying a second one. We're just removing one. So when this tag gets applied, you want to remove a ready for broadcast tag from them, so they only get one email a day from you until they're done with this sequence. And I can come back in here and just add in more wait actions and then more emails, and as many times as I want. Okay, and then at the end, wait a day, apply the ready for broadcast tag again. That way they can start getting the insider emails again, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to save and exit. We're done with these campaigns for today. I am going to activate this. And let me see. Okay. So what I'm going to do, actually, since this lesson is getting really long, but it's important you guys do all this stuff. I'm trying to think if the best way to... You know what? I'm actually going to change this. So we're going to end this lesson today. Like, this is enough for you to do. We haven't finished adding the... we haven't put a web form on this yet, so that's really what I'm thinking. But what I want to do is give you multiple ways to add the web form, because everybody's got different stuff they're using. I'll give you the easy free way, and then I'll give you a different way that is using a paid tool if you want to use a paid tool. Definitely don't have to, but that alone is going to take me probably at least 30 minutes. So I don't want to make today's lesson 2 hours long and then expect you to get all that work done on the same day. I think that we will definitely have time tomorrow in lesson day 10 to do that first. So tomorrow we'll do that first. We'll add the web form, connect it to your Aweber account, set the campaigns up. The campaigns are already set up. All you got to do is tell the web form to apply a tag to somebody, and these campaigns will be fired, so they'll be triggered to go. We'll do that tomorrow at the beginning of that lesson. Tomorrow we're going to choose a traffic source, so that one shouldn't take very long. We're just I'm going to list the benefits of each traffic source. We'll create the account depending on which one you want to use, and go from there. So cool. We got a lot done today. You got a lot of homework tonight to get done. So if you got questions on anything I covered today, you can leave a comment below the video, or you can email me directly. If not, I will see you in tomorrow's lesson.